Hi guys, I don't know if this is going to work. I haven't gone live before on here. Well, I haven't ever gone live on here before, so I hope this works. I've been messing with it for like the last half an hour. This is really impromptu um, live, but I wanted to come on because I wanted to share some or a project I've been working on forever. And then I also have some kits. Well, not really kits, but like bundles, I guess you could say. Or I do have an actual kit, but mostly bundles that I have for sale. Hey, Karen, look, I found out how to go live. Yay. I'm live. Woohoo. I'm so excited. I was like so sick today when I'm finally feeling better. Hi, Deanna. Hi, Tamara. I can actually see your guys's chat too. This is cool. Um, yeah, because it was saying I couldn't go live without a desktop, and I only have my phone, as you guys know. How's the picture? Is it good? I know it's like auto-focusing, but I hope it's good. But yeah, I'm so excited. I haven't been live for forever. I'm so smart. That's a funny one. Not really. It took me like half an hour to figure it out. All right. But I'm so glad I'm starting to feel better. Oh, this morning was horrible. But anyways, so I have um some kits or bundles and kits. The first thing I was live with Rose last night or no, Saturday. Sorry. Lost the day because I feeling too hot. And I kind of showed what I had, the kit I had made. It's a needle keep. So like needle books I can consider to kind of be like bigger books with like more places to like put other things and needles in. And this you could definitely, like I would, put pockets on it. Hey Jude. By the way, did you email me? Because I know, Jude, you had said that you wanted one of these. I just didn't see your email, but it's so good to see you all, and I'm so glad I can come back live and stuff and can craft now and yeah, all that fun. I'm really excited. I need to move all this stuff out of the way without knocking everything over. Let's try not to fall again, right? I fell when I was live with Rose, and it was so embarrassing. I'm such a dork sometimes, I swear, people. But I have, hi, River. I hope I'm not interrupting anyone else's live stream time. I just, yeah, I was just able to figure it out, and I was like, hey, why not go on? Because I've been having a hard time getting my videos made. That's been hard too, because you know your phone only has a certain amount of like whatever it's called, room, like on the cloud, or not even on the cloud, but in the phone. And anyways, you guys know how it is. I'm sure you do. I'm sure a lot of you do. Um, so these, I'll go ahead. Oh, this. Oh, you're so sweet, Karen. Thank you. Um, if you're talking about me, you're talking about Rose. Yeah, she totally does too. Um, so this is the needle keep. You actually get the base, which is nice, and it's made out of an old linen. Um, I don't know if it's a curtain or a tablecloth, but I don't know if you can really see it has a little bit of a print, but it's a nice shabby uh, linen. I love old linens. And so I made, the cover has batting in it, and then it has um, for 8 pages. So the first page I was thinking you could put a pocket on here to put like oh yeah, I know. I love Rose's kids. Thank you, Deanna. Uh the first page you definitely could put pockets on or what, but you can just keep your needles in here too. And or buttons. I was thinking you could sew buttons to the page, or you could put anything on them, and they're all different sizes. So there's 8 pages for you to decorate or alter. And so that in this is, as you can see, compared to my hand, it's like a hand, size of a hand, and it is, I would say 3.5, 4 inches wide. I mean, sorry, or no, yeah, it is wide. I'm retarded today. I don't know. Well, every day, right? And then I also included a bunch of goodies. Hey, Maddie, how are you? It's so good to see everyone. This is super impromptu, so I know it's super late for you guys on the East Coast, so thank you so much for hopping in. I put some of this in there. This is like Rose said it's for like upholstery, but I use this stuff to make my own trims, and it works out really nicely for me. Um, yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Maddie. No worries. Um, yeah, so this is the needle kit, and it comes with a bunch of yummies and goodies to decorate your needle book with, like the front and the back and inside, of course. So, is Rose here? I didn't see Rose. Oh, did I miss her? I don't know. Maybe her comments are on here. Hey, Rosie, if you're here. Well, everybody's saying hi, so I'm sure you are. So there's a bunch of little doilies. I thought these would also be cute, like pinned around in your little needlebook, or you can use them as embellishments. There's this doily, or this isn't a doily. This is like I don't know what that you would consider that. Just a little tidbit. That's cute. And there's some doily connectors in here, just a bunch of little goodies. These kind of doilies are from Turkey. I just love them. I get them from this amazing lady. Her grandma made them. She lives in Istanbul, and yeah, they're amazing. Oops. So you get a bunch of little doily bits and bobs, and then you get this really nice doily. Oh, Rose King. Hi, Rose King. This does everybody call you Rosie too? Um, and this really pretty detailed doily. I love the detail in these smaller doilies. And this is one that I got from Rose. But this would be a perfect pocket, I thought, in the little, because it just fits so nicely in the side. You can make it a pocket really cute. Or you could decorate the outside with it too. And then I have just these two square doilies, and they make really good pockets as well. And then I have this. This is a handmade doily. Well, I'm pretty sure all these are handmade, but this one's really pretty. I love this. And then this is handmade by me, this little dress form, and you get a little hanger that it goes on. And I thought this would be a really cute centerpiece. If I can get it to focus. A really cute centerpiece for the front of the doily book, and you can also um, always uh, alter these. Hey, April! And then there's this applique, and I thought this applique looks like almost wings, and look how cute that would be. It would be like a little fairy dress. And then there's this applique, and this is $25 plus shipping. And um, if you want one, I put my email down below, or you can just message me on Messenger. So yeah, it's just $25 plus shipping, and I have um, count. I have Rosie got one, Kathy, Coco, and then Jude. I just need your email. So I have four left. Or yeah, no, sorry, three left. If Jude still wants one. And then there's this really cute applique. And then I also cut out this little dress that I also thought you could put on the little oh, thank you all so much. This dress I thought you could. It's just out of you want one, Deanna? Okay, I know I have your info, or I'm pretty sure I do. At least I have you on Messenger. I'll just write you down right now though. Okay. Okay. Let me make sure that I don't have no, wait, hence, where did I put the yeah, well I'm just gonna say at least four. Okay. Did you get the email, hun? I didn't get your email uh before, or did you re-email me? Let me write down my email address. That would make it a lot easier for you guys. So it's just my first and last name, Ciara McInerney. And by the way, if you guys are like, why is it Miller Ciara on Facebook? That's because that's my married name and my maiden name is McInerney, INERNY at gmail.com. So that's my I'll hold this up in a second and just leave it. I don't know how to put in the banners or anything yet. And then on Facebook Messenger, my first name's Miller and last name it's Sierra. I don't know why it went like that, but I'm sure I messed it up somehow. Well, how? So that's my info. And I might have you on Messenger too, Jude. If you just want to shoot me a message on Messenger, you can as well. Okay, bye, Maddie. Have a lovely day, sweetie. Thank you so much for dropping by. Yeah, Deanna's been awesome. I mean, and everybody's awesome, but yeah, she's gotten a few kids from me, I know, and which might just you're all are so sweet, and thank you so much. I know I haven't been on in a while. I mean, I've been going on Rosie's channel lately, but I hope to be doing more stuff on my channel as well. Um, but yeah, y'all are amazing. And so in here, so you get six of these pins, or no, or wait, two. Yeah, you get six of these just pins just to start you out, and then you're gonna get um, this is just a trim kind of I made. It's just old linen ruffled, and you know these aren't huge pieces because this is not a huge project. It's actually really small. I'm sure you're gonna have tons of leftover bits and bobs, but you could probably make a snippet roll with the leftover stuff. That's probably what I would do. And then you get this piece, and it's definitely plenty. I'll show you the little book. It's plenty big enough if you wanted to put it on the outside or on the inside or whatever. But it's just this beautiful um, lace, and it's stretchy. I love this kind of lace fabric. And then there's also this beautiful lace. This is one I've gotten from Rose, which is just gorgeous. And I love use lots of neutral colors. You guys know me. I love my neutrals. And then so yeah, there's six of those needles. Everything's packed really nice and should go go there nicely, um, or receive it nicely. I use some pretty lace, and again, these aren't like super long pieces. They're just short pieces of trim, just things to decorate your book with. And then there's also this lace. Oops. This pretty little laces. You can tea dye them, or I think that'd be really pretty. And then there's this. I love this. It's like a brocade material that's ruffled. I just love it. I love it. Love it. And I just ruffled it. And then there's this really pretty uh, lace, which is like a tannish color. And then also there's this, I did a long snippet roll and then I cut it in a bunch of different pieces. So all the pieces will be a little bit different. All the snippet roll pieces, because it's a snippet roll and I cut it and divided it between them all. And then also you're going to get a bag with more littler embellishment type goodies. So you get one of these oops, one of these butterflies. Oopsie, I'm dropping stuff. And then this is just a little flower, but I love the color, and I thought it would be so cute just to add these little bits and bobs. They're so nice for just creating collaging on the front of the book. And then you're gonna get a crochet flower. They're all different natural colors, but they're all, the 3D effect flower. And then you get this applique. So you get all that good stuff. And then this applique, or not applique, but well, it's a little flower. And then these two little pieces, I think you could make those little, if you cut them apart, you could make them like corners on there. And then this applique, and then you get these little applique pieces. I'm not doing a great job. Sorry, it's like you're almost brand new when you come back from so long, huh? And then these pieces are like flowers, and all this would be just so sweetly, thank you guys, uh, what's it called? Collaged on the front. And then there's this doily, handmade doily by me, and then this handmade crochet flower. And I know it looks like yellow, but it's like I don't know, maybe a more yellow cream. It's not like super yellow, I promise. It's like a cream, but it looks kind of a little, so you can see it, or it even looks yellow up to the green. But it's like a creamy color, or like not a cream color. If you wanted, you could tea dye it. Country living. Okay, Rose, no problem, honey. And then you also get a goodie bag, and you get one of these thimbles. And the reason I wanted to put in one of these little thimbles is because, first of all, you can use it, and these are not old thimbles, they're just new thimbles. But I thought you could make a super cute dangle, and hopefully I'll be able to come on here and show you guys some different things you can do with these goodies. But there's some really cute sewing themed dangles you can make with thimbles. And then so I made this little charm on your goodie bag. It's on a bob pin. You get several of these bob pins and all these goodies, which is lots of buttons, charms, pins, and you get one of these handmade things. They all say handmade something. Like this one says handmade. It is an only treasure. And then there's several different little bits and bobs. Yeah, there's like a ton of stuff in here. But you get um, a little wooden button sewing machine. These are really cute. And let me see if I can lay some of this stuff out. You get a couple pairs of these wooden little scissors, and I love how they're like burnished. Yeah, I just love how they Made them some heart buttons. These are wood, a wooden key. You get one of these little, again, you can use this to make, hi Kathy, you get to make a little, you can use this to make a charm if you want. Hi Kathy, by the way, I sent your invoice too, honey. I'm just showing the rest of these because there is, I do have, oops. And then I made some more little charm type pieces with the ball pins. I'll hold this up once I get everything out. But you get a bunch of different buttons, and all the buttons are going to be different, just so you know, in each pack, because I love buttons, and I have a whole bunch of different ones. And then again, yeah, you get the hanger for the dress. And here's another, this is another little dangly bit. It has a little crochet flower that I made with a little something or another bead, flower bead cap or something. More buttons. You can see there's a whole bunch of little stuff, and there's these cute buttons with rhinestones in them. There's flatbacks in here. There's just a whole bunch of stuff, and yeah, I don't think even all this stuff's gonna fit in here. There's some flatback bows. Oops. There's some bronze pins. There's a antique bronze. Oops, I'm like dropping stuff left and right. Antique bronze charm. That's a safety pin. And yeah, you can see there's flatback flowers. Here's some more. Okay, so there's like that stuff. If I will not blur. Oh, this is falling over. So there's that stuff. And then there's all, it's just jam packed with lots of little pieces to put in there. Okay, yeah. So you can see the little wooden scissors, and see that's like a charm. That's a safety pin. And then there's antique bronze safety pins, gold ones, and lots of buttons and little like ball pins with things on them. And yeah, just a bunch of little goodie stuff. So all that stuff. Oh, you do? Yeah, I like the ruffle. I like to ruffle my stuff too a lot. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so let me see. Hopefully this will all go back in here. But I know I'm already taking forever to show one thing. That's one thing I'm not very good at. Okay, there we go. All right, so yeah, again, here's my email and Facebook is Miller Ciara. And Facebook Messenger is easier for me if you're able to use that, but if you can't, you can definitely email me. Oh, see, here's another button. So I'm just gonna, so that's the Needle Keep Kit, and again, it's only $25 plus shipping. Oh, I gotta put that in there. And yeah, it's like $5 shipping for the US. So like $30 is what you're gonna be charged if you're within the US um, for the little kit. This is the kit I bought. You're killing me. Yes, this is the kit that you got, sweetie. This is the one that you got. This is the same exact one. So I know I did invoice you, Miss Kathy. So I have after Deanna, I have two kits left. So just email me. Email me or Facebook Messenger me if you want one, and I'll probably get your invoice out tonight because I want to get these done and mailed out as soon as possible. So there's just, yeah, all those goodies. Yeah, you can see from Rosie's show I ended up adding more. I'm really bad about that. Just can't stop myself from adding more because I want to buy something that I know I would buy. That's how I am, at least personally. And I know everybody's like that. you want to buy something that you would be willing to buy. Okay. Excuse me. So, oh, thank you. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Thank you, Jude. Okay, so then also, um, I call oh, that's number two. So I have um, these are tag and embellishment box kits, and so I have like three of this size and just one of this one. So these are just $20, and what this is, so what it comes with is this little pouch that you can alter and decorate with all the bits and bobs in here, or even use your own stuff. So you have this little pouch, and it's got sewing on it, and then it comes with these tags, and you can see I put an eyelet. It has the clip up top, which is a bronze, antique bronze ball pin, and then it has some of these little um, antique bronze safety pins, and then it has one, two, so it has three of these of the same linen as the little baggie, and then it also has a couple of these lace tags in here, and so you can just alter these with the little, it just has a bunch of embellishments and stuff in it, so you can alter these tags, with anything. Oh, thank you, Kathy. And so, yeah, this is, it's just called Tag Embellishment Box, and it has these fibers, and there's a little safety pin on here with a little charm that I made, kind of thing. You can't really see it, but yeah. And then inside the box is a whole bunch of, there's a ton of like, um, each box is a little bit different, but they all got the same kind of stuff, like, because of course they're not, I didn't make the same things, but I made a bunch of these little like flowers, like they're really raggedy flowers. And so it comes with little raggedy flowers that I made. And these are like handmade embellishments. Um, so those, and then it has like, here's another little raggedy flower. And this one. Okay, and then yeah, there's a couple little spools with some, this has a coffee or tea dyed seam binding, and this is just a fiber. And then there's like a bigger flower that I made, and there's some doilies in here, and there's also some handmade. I know, I didn't get your list. Charm, and then there's these vintage style buttons. Some of them are really vintage, but most are like, like the remake. So those are like some of the bigger buttons. And then here's another little charm. So they all have cutesy little stuff, like this, like coffee dyed applique. See, here's some coffee or tea dyed uh, doilies. There's just lots of little bits and bobs in here. Here's some more little trim. Another little doily. I love these doilies with little puff. These are the ones from Turkey. And here's another little flower. They all got different stuff in them, and they got a whole bunch of, just, you can see, like buttons in here. I was charging more, but I have kind of revamped them, remade them, and they're only 20 bucks. So they got just a whole bunch of handmade goodies and buttons and just a whole bunch of embellishments, really. Yeah, and oh, here's some more uh, trim. And yeah, they're just packed, and they're like those, what are they called? Those little storage containers from the dollar store. That's what I got the little plastic container from. So it would be cute just to sit on your desk, and then whenever you need a little embellishment or something, just pull them out and stick them in. And some of them have like the littler flowers, and they're all like mini kind of stuff like for embellishments. And then also you got the tag booklet too, so you can do that. Use that as I mean. So that, yeah. So I got 3 of these. Okay. Yeah, I only got 3 left, I think. Yeah. I got 3 left of these. Let me just open up the other 2 just so you can kind of see. Like in this one, you see it has like a bow, fabric bow, and see like here's another flower, another like applique. So they all like have like the same amount of stuff, just they're a little bit different. Here's another little flower. There's buttons. Here's a little beaded button. See a little bow, and you can see there's little same kind of stuff though. You can see, yeah, they got here. Oh yeah, this has a little tiny, teeny tiny one of those. Oh, thank you so much, Avril. No worries. Yeah, I know. I like to get them all packaged, right? I agree with you, Kathy. So yeah. So again, if you're interested in one of these, just take embellishment box. And oh, here's the other last one. Here you can see again another little some flowers, vintage buttons, flat bags, more little flowers, and see this little, look at this little bow. It's so stinking cute. I love making those bows. And I do have a video on my channel showing how to make those. And of course, they all got these little trim spools in them. Or not trim, but like fibers. That big button. And of course, it has all the, some doilies in it. Yeah, so I put about as much stuff in there as I can um, fit. And there's just a whole bunch. Oops, I need to take out the old price tags. Let me see. Oh, so you can see like the bottom. Oh, but yeah, just a bunch of yummies. I think these would be awesome just to keep on your desk and use. And then also it comes with the tag book. So yeah, again, I have 3 of these. All right. And then I have, well, sorry, actually I have 4 because I have this one too. And this one I love the little charming made. It's like one of those, twisted with, it's like a bronzy color, but I twisted all the little beads to kind of make it look like a grape charm. Oh, you want one, Jude? Okay. All right. All right, Jude. You got it. Thank you. Thank you all so much for just coming and seeing. And it has one of those little tag booklets, just like the other ones. And this has the same kind of stuff. Um, except that I think like this is a bow, flower. This is a little bob pin tassel thing. Another little tassel. More little. I kind of made like butterflies in this one actually. Yeah, these are butterflies. Has some like little tatting looking stuff, some more bows. So, oops. Luckily, even though you just smush these down here, they don't really get ruined because they're already all shabby chic up here. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. That's very kind of you, Jude. And here is some more little flowers. I think this one has more. I think this one was different from the other. This is flowers and bows and butterflies. And it does have some buttons, but it doesn't have like the doilies in it. I was before, I think, had this for a different price, but this one I'll just leave at the same thing. Again, just more flowers and bows and tassels. Just lots of yummy goodness, you could say. Okay. All right. And then, okay. So then there's that. And, okay. So let's just take embellishment box. Same as the other one. It's pretty much the same thing. Same price. 20. Oops. Just plus the shipping, and in course I will combine all the shipping. It won't be, I'm sure it won't be that expensive. And then I have these two things. These are buttons. So I made these little, they're like which I think are really cool. The little like pill boxes, but you can see they're full of buttons and like flat bags, but mostly it's all buttons. And I made a little buttons tag, and then you have little scrappy fibery stuff on the back. And I probably can open stuff without even taking this off, but they're actually really cool buttons in here because I have so many buttons, and I like to buy those buttons that are like themed, that have like the, you know, like cabochon, fake cabochons in them, and like these have even little like Victorian shoes. Um, you know, you pay like $3.99 a pack for these kind of, even have some like of those kind of things, and like hearts. And then there's also lots of like regular buttons too, but it has lots of the themed buttons in here too because I just broke them up. Flat backs. And then it has like sparkly fake rhinestone and gold buttons. They're all just like vintage, shabby chic looking. Um, and then there's also some little like itty bitty teeny tiny bronze bells in here. And look how cute these buttons are, so cute. They have like a little, you can't really see. It's probably easier just to bring it up close and kind of. And then it also has like just lots of goody stuff in it. And these are just gonna be, they're just gonna be, what do they put? $10 plus shipping for all these buttons in here. Tons of them. And you got it in a pre-made box so you can just sit on your shelf. Oops. Let's see, like here's another flat back. There's just lots of yummy goodness. And there's wood buttons, little wood hearts, flat back flowers. I know, I like love buttons, but I have too many of them. Here's another cabochon here. I think there's two in each one. But these are like the fake ones that have like the, well, this one doesn't have a shank on the back, but I know. I love buttons. These like, say there's little like bows, a bunch of tiny cute little things in here. Oh, look at these roses. A rose. Oh, look at this one. Isn't that a pretty button? There's a shank on it. Yeah, so, oh, look at this flower. Yummy. Okay, so there's just like tons of yummy buttons, and I promise there's way more than $10 worth of buttons in here because I bought I used to like, or I still do, love buttons, and I just have humongous stash. And they're all still in like, I mean, I have lots of vintage buttons too, but I love the themed pack buttons as well. And so I have like so many multiple packs. It's unreal. It's very naughty, Ciara, from when I bought them a couple years ago. And some of these I know that, it's like the button galore. The ones you can buy at like Joann's, I think. I don't know. But they're really cute and they're just so much fun to play with. So I got two of these, and again, they're not exactly the same, of course, because they have different, but like this one has a fan in it, I think, instead of, I don't know, this still has one of those in it, but this has like a fan in it. So let's see, like, look at this one. Yumminess. And here's one of those cabochons. Oops, I'm dropping stuff. I'm gonna grab that before I forget about it. All right. But yeah, so there's two of these, $10 plus shipping. And then just, you can see tons of buttons. And they even got some fabric, those bridal buttons. Just tons of yummy goodness in here. I love buttons. Thank you. Thank you, Stella. Sucked in your breath when she dropped them. Right? Don't lose the buttons. Don't drop them. But yeah, $10 and the pack, and yeah, you can, this isn't, throwaway packaging. You can totally keep these on your desk and you can still see all the beautiful buttons inside of them. And they're fun, fun. Okay. But yeah, you guys should totally make some of these. You can get these from the dollar store. I've seen these a bunch of times and I'm like, oh my gosh, that would be so much fun to put the buttons in. And I just think it's an awesome idea. And okay. So yeah, those are $10 each, and there's two of those. Okay. Just writing this down so I don't forget. Okay, and then last little kit thing. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I saw Judith a couple minutes ago. So this is like one of those little embellishment boxes. So again, this has one of these little tag booklets in here. With the baggie that you can put it in, so you can decorate it and then put it in there. So it has a little tag book, and then it's just an embellishment box. And yeah, this has handmade embellishments as well as store-bought embellishments. Lots of goodies in here. As you can see, there's lots of buttons and like flowers and like this is like a little handmade embellishment, button flower, charms, um, little blingy pieces. There's some ceramic. Oops. I know I'm gonna mix this all up now. These are all like ceramic roses, or I think they're called ceramic or whatever they're called. Little rosebuds, and there's like leaves and flatbacks and these little guys, little starry flowers, and again it has like a few these little tiny little connector doilies. Some really cool buttons, more of those cool buttons. There's little bronze bells in here. This really cute. You can use it on a bead or a button. And then there's a bunch of these little tiny wood heart cutouts of all different sizes. There's like a cabbage or cabochon holder, or I forget. And then I make these little tiny bows, and there's quite a few of them in here. And some fabric covered buttons, and then the little fabric flower, and there's a bead in here, and there's just a bunch of little goodies. And there's even one of these little dangle things, bunch of flatback flowers in here, just tons and tons of embellishment. There's one of these in there. There's some key, bigger key and smaller key, bronze key in there. And a handmade little dangle. And these are some little flower. There's that smaller key. And these little flower beads and little bling. And this is really cute bling too with the flowers or the leaf petals on it. And you can see all these flatback flowers, more little, okay. And so I have two of these little things, and I'm calling this embellishment box or tag and embellishment box number 2. And these are going to be um, I'll say 13 on these, okay? So 13 for number 2, $13 plus shipping, okay? Oh, I'm so glad you guys like the little goodies that I made. And there's 2 of these. So tag and embellishment box number 2. So the tag and embellishment box number 2, I have 2 of those, and they're $13. And then oops, let me put this back on here just because I want everything packaged nicely. Oops. Of course. So when you get it, yeah. So these are just $13, okay? And oh, hi Liz. I didn't see you. How are you, sweetie? So these are just $13. The buttons I said it was $10 for the buttons, and I only have one of these left with a button box of buttons. Okay, and then these tag and embellishment boxes. These are $20. And yeah, I think that's all. And then the needle book or needle keep kit is $25, and it's all plus shipping, of course, but I will definitely combine shipping, and you'll get it as cheap as possible. And the box and had the 3 compartments. Okay, all right, Tiffany. I think I have your phone number actually, because I know you don't have. Let me get a piece of paper. Okay. So you want the E embellishment box number one with 3 compartments for Tiffany. And how are you, Tiffany? And that was, yeah, $20. How are you doing? Okay, you can send me an email. Okay. Yeah, here's my email information, ciaramcInerney@gmail.com, and Facebook is Miller Sierra. Okay. And Liz, you want the number 2 tag embellishment box. Okay, so one of the ones I just showed. Okay. Um, that was 13. Number 2, Liz. Okay. Okay. All right, and then I want to show you guys something, and I hope this inspires you guys. And I just, it's so like this took me. I mean, Kara knows she was literally saw me in the process. It took me like a couple of months to make, but it was like a labor of love. It was so much fun, and the reason it took me so long, like normally it shouldn't take that long to make, is because I worked on it on and off. Um, but it was so much fun, and I just had so much fun making it. I was inspired by Chrissy. You all know Chrissy Crosser. She is amazing. I'm trying to think of her name online. I'm gonna try to go back and see if I'm able. Can you just show the box so I know it is the right one? Yeah, this one, Tiffany. The 3 compartments. Okay. Well, I know there's a huge leg, but so Chrissy Crosser, I think her name. Yeah, I think so. Okay, good. Yeah, Chrissy is amazing. I forgot what hers is called, but she made this pouch, and um, I first made this like envelope collection kit, and it was so much fun. And then I saw her video where she kind of made the envelope collection kit, but she also made the pouch for it to go in. And that's where I got my inspiration to make the pouch, and it's just so beautiful. I probably should make a video on it alone, but I really want to show you. I'm super excited. Um, it's just this beautiful pouch. It's like a big doily, and then I, lined it with linen, and it's all hand stitched, you can see. And if you're interested, I am going to be selling it, so you can always message me if you are interested. And what this pouch is about, it's about like, there's 3 generations of women. There's the grandmother, or sorry, great grandmother, or no, I'm thinking, yeah, no, the mom, the grandma, and the great grandmother. And so they pass it down. Oh, it lost all color? You lost color? How the heck did I lose color? Okay. Well, I don't know what to do. Um, oh, okay. I'm like, I don't know what to do about that. But, yeah, so like there's a grandma, or sorry, a mom, a grandma, and a great grandma, and they all were, um, after college, went traveling and um, around to see the world, and kept all their mementos and stuff in here, and letters to home and everything. And so I kind of have all these fake, of course, they're not real. Plane tickets and luggage tickets and all this fun stuff and ephemera. And then in here also, uh, there's this really cool tag. And of course I put ephemera in here. It's like lace sewed on here. Um, and some Tim Holtz ephemera. And then I made these really cool paper clips from Lori Girl on the Ridge, inspired me. Yeah, right? I know, I heard Abra. um, Lori Girl on the Ridge, she makes these hidden paper clips where, well, hers weren't hidden. I got the hidden idea from Maddie, of course, and then um, you know how they're on the paper, and then the little envelopes, I got that idea from Lori Girl on the Ridge. So it's like a stack of envelopes on the paper. You guys should totally make some of those. They're so fun. And there's this little clip and some little tags. You guys know I like little stuff. And then like in this pocket. So it's like a whole bunch of envelopes. There's just a bunch of ephemera and more envelopes, and I put pictures of the family throughout. This is like a little postcard, and this is the grandma when she was younger, or in my storyline, anyways. Oh gosh, now I'm all blurry. There we go. Oh, maybe I should just do a video of this. I'll just go through this quick and then I'll have to come back and make an actual video. And then there's little envelopes in here, and I use little flip down kind. And there's just bunches of ephemera in here. Yeah, I'll have to do a video on this, but it was just so much fun to make, and I had a blast, and I had a blast with the storyline. And I'm not so good at telling the story, but when I make my video, I'll go into more detail and what my thoughts were when I was making it and what it was more about. But what's in here is just tons of, you can see in the bag. So what I have here is, um, first of all, I have a stack of postcards, and there's also tickets, big airline luggage tickets. Oops, as you can see. And then, oops. So like there's a stack of those in here. I'll do a video and go more, show this better, because I really am not gonna, or maybe a different live, because it's already been on. You just have someone else's on. And it also comes with this little journal. So I made a little journal, and it has this bow on it, and there's like this little lace pocket that I put some of a bunch of the pictures in. And I don't know if it's my internet or what the deal is. I'm so sorry. But um, this is a journal, like a little journal. And then I have this, and this is a hanky, and there's actually real handwriting on it. Okay, so um, I know, I just really don't have room for it or anything, so I'm just asking 75 for this one, for this book, but I will have to do a better job of filming it. Um, so there's another, but what's cool is you can make a whole junk journal about, let me take this off. See, this is a real hinky and it has writing on it, which is really cool. It's super old. And what's in here, it has some real ephemera and handmade. I want to show you guys a couple really cool things about it. So in here is like an envelope, but when you open it up, I made these little thing where you have these little embellished bulb pins and pins, and then I also did the little paperclip embellish. They are like where you can take them off and add them to your journal if you decide to make this into a journal. And then at the bottom here, there's more little ephemera. There's a little key on here, and then you can actually open this up, and this is full of more ephemera, and like in here, this is a little, you flip this up, and this opens, and all these little tags. And I tried to make it so you could take it apart if you wanted to. More tags and little flips. More tags and the little flip. Oh, here's another one. So tons of like ephemera pieces in here that are like travel kind of inspired, I guess you could say. And oh, my lighting's not the best either. Okay, and then also, so I can close this up. So you get all these little tags and stuff that you could add to a journal or whatever you want to do with it. And then this will, closes up. And then there's also on the back, there's more ephemera. But what's really, really awesome that I love the most almost about this is so I made a fake passport, like I wanted to do a printout, but I didn't have a printer. Um, and so this pocket's really awesome too. I just kind of like gathered material and did all the hand stitching. I like stitching on the um, you know, the what's it called? The sewing machine. But if I can, I'll do hand stitching because I like that too. And this is another little altered tag. And this is another little altered tag. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, just lots of stuff. But I want to show you guys another little altered tag with a tuck spot and more little ephemera pieces. And you'll also see in here, I put lots of book pages from Germany as well as China and where else? There's just a ton of different. I wanted it to be like wherever she went, she would kind of pull out a book page and or wherever they've gone, they would do that. This is a little itty bitty file folder. And then this, so this is the little passport that I made, okay? And so you can see her name's Elma Jean Morrison, born 5/01, 1918, her address, and social security, and her signature. And I wanted to look hand typed, but I just wrote it all in. And then you can see the passport that I just kind of decorated on my own. I just wanted to make it look like an old passport, and I just thought that was so cool. I had so much fun making that. And I was like looking online, and there's like no tutorials to make your own altered vintage passport. And I was like, "Oh, I gotta do one of those, right?" Because it's a lot of fun. It's not too hard. Um, and then last but not least, the main thing that I made from this is I made a letter envelope stack. Okay, so that's what the main point of it was in the first place. What I started out with was the envelope stack. And so Oops, did I not this? So you open that up, and again, I put it in this really sweet old vintage hanky. And then I got all my envelopes, and they're all decorated and stuff, of course. And inside is ephemera, handmade ephemera, but then there's also like down in these smaller ones, so it's a handmade goodies. But like this is oh, let me try to get this out. Like, see, this is like a little old, I don't even know what these are called, but it's like an old card with her name on it. Just so cool. I don't even know what they are, but they're just so cool. And then there's also more of those paper clips that I've made and more ephemera envelopes. I know I wrote some stuff in some of these. No, not on that one either. It's like this one. Nope, there's not a letter in here either. But more ephemera. Oops. Like that's real vintage ephemera. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I know. That's what Karen's like. Oh my gosh, just keeps going and go when I showed her. Which was like a while ago, but I kept on adding more and more and more because I get like stuck on things like that boho book I made. I get stuck on making things and just keep on adding and adding. And this is another one. Uh, little uh glossine or not glossine. Um, you know, that baking paper that's see-through. I love that. How you can see like the postcard through here. And anyways, yeah. So like here's right here is some of the um stuff that I did. So like this is I think a German dictionary page, but it's so old. So old. And here's I think this is yeah, I think this is still a German one. Another German dictionary page. And then I have these old cooking book pages, and I wanted her to like so she could share her favorite recipes like cookie jar sugar cookies, chocolate mint waffles, ginger cookies, butterscotch cookies, and they're just so nicely distressed. And here's another cooking one, and then this is just a regular, or no, this is a German one, and then here's a China one from, or maybe it's Japan book page. And this is, you know, all original ephemeras, so you guys totally could, you know, use these in your projects and do whatever you wanted with them. I mean, I don't know how copyright works, but I mean, I know you can make your own ephemera and copy it. And so there's those. I'm trying to look for like the letters I had. I know I had like 2 or 3 of them. Okay, there has to be one here, right? Okay, yeah, here's one. See, there's another one of these really cool cards. And you can't see it, but it's like cut into it. I don't know. It's like not it's not embossing. It's like they cut into the card, and I don't even know. It's really cool. And yeah. So this is in like French, and then and this one's in it's like a love letter. It says the United States Navy, 1945. This is a reprint, of course. And then, no, it's not. There's just tons of ephemera. There's like an old postcard. Oh, yeah. And here's the Miss Grandma again here. And that's really cool. Tim Holtz piece. Um, let's get to the bigger envelope. Let's get to the fun stuff here. Let's get to it. All right. Okay. And then here, the last envelope. It has really big altered paper clip on it. Here's a file folder. This is like an old printed out postcard. You can see like the writing. Oh, it's beautiful. And then here we go. Okay. This is an ephemera piece, I think, from Tsunami Rose. And this is some Tim Holtz ephemera. And then I have more those little envelopes I made. More ephemera. I love the handwriting. Okay, and this letter, or this, well, I'm pretending like she printed it on the back of a bill or whatever from France. So, and I just really distressed the heck out of it, or whatever you want to call it. And then here's another real piece of ephemera. Has a list of people, and then there's these really cool pictures. You see that? There's that one, and there's handwriting on the back, and it's funny. It says, there, I don't think I will send another ugly picture. Love sometime. Or I'm not sure. I can't really read it very well. There's that picture of her again. So I'm thinking like this would be the great grandma. And like look at those pictures of those little boys. They're so cute. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much for your kind comments. And there's this one. All right. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here, as you can see. And there's some real ephemera, some um, oh, and then I made like a strip of tickets, and you know, mostly handmade ephemera, and some Tim Holtz ephemera, and then I had a piece of Artemis ephemera. So, um, yeah, I love making my own handmade ephemera. Uh, Karen was talking to me about you should copy some of it so people, you can, especially because I love making my own envelopes. Like I should have scanned this envelope because it's completely altered, handmade. For me, just out of a white envelope with some scrapbooking paper and book pages and stuff. I should scan those, and I'm like, I know I need to start doing that. So I know, guys, I need to start doing that. That's one thing I do. Definitely need to start doing. And yeah, there's just a bunch of yumminess going on here. And I had a lot of fun making this. Took forever, but I just love making things that take forever, I guess. And it's not that it should have taken me forever. It's just that I work, as you all know now, and I just don't get as much stuff done, right? And yeah. Thank you guys so much again for your sweet, sweet words, and your kind words just really make me want to make more and craft more and make more things and everything. So thank you so, so much. Um, but I love the idea of an envelope stack. I have so many ideas that I want to share with you guys. I have a ton more like handmade projects that I want to share. Maybe now that I know how to go on live, I can do that. Do some project shares tomorrow because I do have a lot more stuff I want to share with you guys that I've made. A lot of smaller things um, that, yeah, I just enjoy. I enjoy crafting, and it's my therapy, like a lot of us know. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, but thank you for coming and watching me for a little bit. And I'm sorry if I ran over anybody's time that already had it scheduled on t um Monday night. I didn't know, because I know me and Rose usually go on at this time, and so I just thought, yeah, might as well hop on for a second here. Oh, you're just the sweetest, Karen. Thank you so much. Love you, hun, and love you all so much for your kind words and everything. You guys just mean the world to me, and I just appreciate you all so, so, so much. Um, but uh, that's all I have for you today. I don't know if anyone's interested in these kind of things. Oh yeah, whoever orders from me today, I forgot to say, I'm doing like a little drawing. I haven't finished it yet, but all I have to do is really sew on the bottom. But whoever had ordered from me out of these kits today, I'm gonna put in a drawing to send. I'm gonna send you this little dangle that I've made. It has some pins in it, just holding the little crochet heart. But what it is a little stuffed heart with a dangle, because you all know I love to crochet as well. So anything you buy, each individual thing will count as one, and then I will do a drawing, do a video or whatever, and whoever purchases something, you'll be in that drawing, and one of you guys will get this beautiful, lovely thing. And then I need to do a giveaway soon too, so look for that coming. And then one more little thing I'm going to show you guys, since I'm on here already, uh, is I also make these. If anyone's ever interested in these, I make these little guys. So some are golds and green. I even have like a purple one, and they're like brooches. Oh, thank you. And they're like pearl brooches. You can see they're kind of like hollowed out in the middle. And yeah, I've made a whole bunch of them, and if anyone wants one or is interested in these, I mean, these do take a little while to make, but oops, yeah, I really like this blue one. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, they're so sparkly because they have all the seed beads with the like pretty stuff in them. Um, but yeah, these I can sell for like these bigger size ones. I can sell for, I don't know, $6 a piece, and then like the smaller one I can do probably like, I don't know, $4 for it. But if any of you guys are interested in that, just let me know. Um, or if you want multiple, definitely. If you want them all, I can do you a real good bundle deal. Uh, just message me and let me know. Um, but yeah, I will hopefully be on again very soon. I have a lot more um, stuff I want to just share with you guys. Like I've made some matchbook journals and stuff. Maybe I'll even come on tomorrow. I don't know. But love you all to pieces, and thank you so much for watching. And again, yeah, just shoot me a email or a message on Messenger. Get my little card again. It's right here. CiaraMcInerney@gmail.com, or I'm Miller Ciara on Facebook. Okay, so love you all to bits. Hugs and love. Thank you so much. See you all soon. I hope you all have a beautiful, lovely, wonderful evening, and see you all soon. Bye. I gotta figure out how to end. Oh, okay. If I'm still on, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah.